Good evening and welcome to Turner's Cross for tonight's coverage of Cork City versus Wexford. I'm joined here up in the gantry at Turner's Cross by former Cork City player Philip Long. Philip, how are you?
Not too bad, Colin, yourself?
Great. Not much to play for tonight, obviously, for either side, but still a good contest on the cards. And it's a chance, I suppose, for Colin Healy to make some changes as we look at the team that he's named tonight. I suppose the big one there is David Harrington is back in goal after starting and getting a clean sheet last week.
Yeah, it's great to see David in. Give him a chance, give youth a bit of a chance this week anyway. It's nice to see Nulls just stepping down a little bit and just watching David just go through the motions. Hopefully he'll have a clean sheet tonight, and that will give the young fella a lot of confidence.
Even better, but at the same time, up in Wexford it was a scoreless draw, so Wexford are well able to defend against Cork City as well.
Yeah, they're a good side, there's no doubt about it, and especially in, like we said, the last 3 league games. They played and they won those last 3 games, so anything can happen here tonight. A bounce of the ball. The most important thing is that City has to start positive tonight. The first 10 minutes will dictate how the game will go. The pitch, the top of the surface is slippery, so the ball will skid off the surface. We could be in for a good game here tonight.
Hopefully we are, and the crowd are getting going in the shed ahead of the game tonight. The chants are going. I think there's a flare lighting down there as well, and it's good to see the crowds back, Phil, isn't it? It's really great.
It is, yeah, it is. It's great to see them, and even just to hear them. I mean, the players would be lifted with that out on the pitch as well.
Speaking to some of the players in recent weeks, they've all commented on the crowds. They've all said that it's really given them a boost over the last 2 to 3 months, that decent-sized crowds have come back to Turner's Cross, because it was such a difficult year during COVID, a difficult 18 months for footballers, I suppose, all over the world, not just in the League of Ireland, to be playing in empty stadiums. A lot of games, we were here, Phil, it felt like training sessions.
Yeah, it was strange now, to be honest, Colin, and even the players would know that. But some of these players have never played in front of a crowd, Colin. So they didn't realise what it was like only until the last couple of weeks.
And David Harrington down there at the shed end getting his first experience of starting a match for Cork City in front of the crowd, in front of the shed here at Turner's Cross, making his full debut at Turner's Cross. He made his actual full debut, of course, last week up in that scoreless draw with Bray Wanderers, where he did keep a clean sheet, and Cork City will be hoping that he can keep another clean sheet here tonight, and hopefully that a few of the lads can bang in goals at the other end of the pitch as well. The referee has a look at his watch, getting set for a kick-off here at the Cross. Double checking that everything is all set for a kick-off. Thumbs up to the keepers, to the linesman. And Alec Byrne gets it underway for Cork City. Cian Coleman plays it forward, looking for Cian Murphy. And straight out for the first throw-in of the game, and it is for Cork City. It's McAvoy back to Corcoran in the goal. Corcoran with a long kick forward, should find Jonas Hakkinen. He does, he heads it forward, looking for Barry Coffey. Hakkinen again. Cian Murphy goes to win that, he does win it. And now Cian Bargery is away here on the attack for Cork City. He has support from Cian Murphy, but he tries one himself, and it's over the bar. It's certainly worth an effort from there, Phil.
Without a doubt, yeah, it was a great ball, headed on by Murphy, and he anticipated a knock on and just took it on.
Here's Cian Bargery. Coffey looking for Murphy. He does inadvertently find him. And nicely won back. And Cian Murphy is through here. Cian Murphy through on goal for Cork City. It's Murphy! And Cian Murphy slides it past Corcoran in the Wexford goal to put Cork City in the lead here, much to the delight of the crowd here at Turner's Cross. Yet another goal for Cian Murphy, and you called it a few minutes ago, Phil. You fancied him for one tonight?
Yeah, he took it well, but I think the work was done by Bolger. He won a great ball off the centre back and just pushed it into Murphy, and he just rounded it. He rounded Fitzgerald very easily and placed into the corner. Good goal, Colin. Good goal.
Lovely goal from Cian Murphy, adding to his considerable tally already this season. As we said, Cian Murphy is signed up for next season with a brand new contract here by Cork City, so hopefully we'll see plenty more of those goals coming from Cian Murphy, maybe tonight, certainly before the end of the season, and hopefully lots of them next season as Cork City make a good push for promotion to the Premier Division next season by Walker. That's Coffey back to Walker. Nice play by Cork City here. It's Cian Bargery. Bargery in a good position for City. He has a go.
That was going into the corner.
Going into the bottom corner. The Wexford defender there, I think it was Fitzgerald, doing well to just kind of steer that out of play. But that was certainly going in the bottom corner. So it's Crowley with the corner, swung in, headed away by Cian Coleman. He did well there, as did Bargery. Cork City on the attack here. It's 2-on-2. Here's Sean Kennedy. It's just Bargery up with him. Cian Murphy and Coffey both forward now as well. Kennedy, a good effort from Sean Kennedy. A nice save from Corcoran in the Wexford goal. And it's a corner for Cork City, but a great attack, great counter-attack, Phil.
It was a great counter-attack, and he rounded it. He rounded Fitzgerald there very easily. I thought he was going to lay it across the line for a tap in for Murphy. But
he did have 2 or 3 options at the end.
He had a couple of options, but look, in that position, I suppose you'd have to take a shot. So just unlucky, just great. The keeper made a great save and put it out for a corner.
Yeah, forced the save from the goalkeeper. So there's a corner for Cork City now. Plenty of players in the box for Cork City. Swung in, Hackinen at the back post, plays it back across. It's Coffey! Barry Coffey with another goal for Cork City, putting Cork City 2-0 up here at Turner's Cross. He has been a great addition since arriving at the club. Well able to score a goal, knows where the back of the net is, and that was nice play from Cork City, initially with the counter-attack to win the corner. Corner swung in, lovely little header at the back post from Jonas Hackinen, and Coffey was there to wrap it up.
And that was the making of the goal, Colm, is the header back from Hackinen, and Murphy just placed it, or sorry, Coffey just placed it into the corner. It was a well-taken goal.
It was.
And deservedly so too.
Very deservedly so, because Cork City have been creating a lot of chances here in this first half. And as I said, he has been really a bit of a gem of a signing, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been very, very good, really.
Coffey through again here, cleared.
He's given a free out there, but I saw Fitzgerald following through with his boot, and Barbary saw that as well.
Coffey's holding his head here now as well.
He Fitzgerald followed through with his boot and caught him.
So, let's see what transpires here.
I don't think he saw it, to be honest.
The linesman did indicate something. The referee is going for a card, and it's a red card. Yep. So the linesman here on the near side did see it. It was Fitzgerald for Wexford, followed through on Barry Coffey.
And Colm, that's deservedly so too. That's deservedly so too.
Must be terrible to get sent off at Turner's Cross and have to go in from the shed.
I wouldn't fancy it, to be honest. There's some applause there now, look.
So Cork City leading 2-0 here. Wexford now down to 10 men. Balger plays it across to Kennedy on the right-hand side here. Kennedy now nicely gets around the Wexford player, gets past Kelly, makes the keeper work for that. And Wexford have to put that out under pressure for a corner kick in front of the shed end here at Turner's Cross. And it's Sean Kennedy who's leaving the pitch just after he had that shot. And I think Sean Kennedy has done quite well tonight. He'll be happy with his performance, Phil.
Yes, he's had a great game, in fairness. Yeah, he will be happy with his game. But just imagine if you're the Wexford full-back and you said, thank God Sean Kennedy is coming off, and who comes on? Only Dylan McGlade.
Dylan McGlade.
Oh, so what's going to happen now?
So here's Kelly. Plays it across. Pressure now. Bargery does well there. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Must score. Cian Bargery. He does! It's Cork City 3-0. Bargery into the shed end. He celebrates. Congratulated by Cian Murphy and Alec Byrne. The shed goes wild. And bad mistakes there in the Wexford defence, Phil. But Bargery was in the right place at the right time. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he was never going to miss.
Yeah, I mean, Moylan came out with the ball on his own. He could have just passed it out to Kelly, but no, he just hung on to it. And two of the City lads then came in and robbed him. And it was either one of them was going to take it forward, and it was just a matter of rounding the goalkeeper and tapping it into an empty net.
Well held by the goalkeeper, Jimmy Corcoran, in the Wexford goal. But his kick out only goes as far as Derek Crowley. Crowley looking for McGlade. Now he finds McGlade. Here's Dylan McGlade. Still McGlade. He's going to fancy this himself. He shoots. He scores! Dylan McGlade. We said it, Phil. We said he would probably get one tonight. And Dylan McGlade, the substitute, coming on and had a few options there, went for the shot himself. Keeper probably should have done better, kind of snuck under the goalkeeper, but McGlade will be happy with that and adds a 4th goal for Cork City here.
He's just special when he gets the ball, you know, and he just cut inside and he just sent it down low on the keeper's right hand side. It's great to look at things like that, Colm, to be honest with you.
Absolutely is. We love to see that.
You don't mind him not passing the ball when he scores like that.
When the goals go in, it doesn't matter if he doesn't pass the ball. Exactly. In front of 1,809 Cork City fans here tonight. Here is Bolger. Little chip. Looking for someone there. Hackenen keeps it in play. Still Hackenen now. And will he win a corner? No, that is the full-time whistle. That's it here at Turner's Cross. Big cheers, big celebrations all round from the shed end and right around all the stadium here at Turner's Cross tonight. A comprehensive 4-0 victory for Colin Healy's Cork City team. And a nice spread of 4 different goal scorers here as well. Cian Murphy got it underway for Cork City in the first half. Barry Coffey adding to it. Bargery with that 1-on-1 with the keeper. And Dylan McGlade wrapping it up for Cork City here tonight. Applauding the crowd. You can see David Harrington down just below us here, walking around and applauding the crowd.
Yeah.
And they're all happy out with a 4-0 win.
But isn't it great? We're even happy up here.
We're smiling up here.
4-0.
4-0, you can't argue with it. And that is 9 goals this season against Wexford at Turner's Cross for Cork City. You said you predicted, Phil, that it might be at least a 2-0 win. And that was never in doubt from early days, really, was it?
No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. The first 10 minutes dictated everything, Colm. And City were up for it. They attacked, they chased everything down, they really wanted the victory, and they deserved all the goals.
We mentioned 4 different goal scorers. Cian Murphy got it underway. He's had a great season scoring goals, hasn't he? But it was nice to see some other guys involved as well.
It is, it's nice to see other guys, but you still want your top scorer to be scoring in goals, and it takes the pressure off the defence. So, and he wants to keep going. So he's not happy unless he scores goals.
The new additions during the mid-season break halfway through the season were Barry Coffey, Aaron Bolger, who you gave man of the match tonight, had a great game. Coffey was on the score sheet as well, and they've been 2 brilliant additions to the club, haven't they?
Oh, they have, brilliant, and they're allowing Alec Burden in as well to do his little thing inside there. And you know, and in fairness, Alec is playing very, very well, but the 2 boys are outshining him week in, week out. So he's relaxing a little bit. He's like a defensive midfielder and pushing those 2 lads on. You know, so the midfield is playing very, very well, and you know, some of the players, Beattie and Garrod Morrissey, they can't get in.
They can't get in. It's amazing,
and they're
isn't
the
it?
experienced players.
Because they're the guys at the start of the season you would have said would have been first on the team sheet probably.
Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And what's that saying? Football is a funny game.
It is a funny old game. Yeah. And David Harrington in goal tonight. We've got to mention him as well.
Yeah.
He started last week, got a clean sheet, started again tonight, kept a clean sheet, and he's done very, very well coming in from Mark McNulty. Obviously just been given some game time to build some experience by Colin Healy. 2 clean sheets in a row now, and that'll be great for his confidence.
Oh, it's fabulous for his confidence. His father will be proud of him, but it's great for his confidence, and Mark will be a little bit delighted that he's doing well, but Mark will want to get back in there as fast as possible.
Of course he will, and I'm sure we'll see Mark McNulty back in at some stage before the end of the season as well. But all round, just a very good performance tonight, I think, Phil. He gave Aaron Bolger the man of the match, obviously. He was fantastic. He was really pulling the strings in the middle there. Even that ball we saw at the end kind of summed up how he played, didn't it?
He was brilliant. 10 out of 10 performance tonight, Colm. He really was. Every time he went for the ball, he won it. He chased, he hustled, his passing was brilliant. I'd love to do the stats on how many balls he gave away. I don't think he gave away anything. You know, he was really the midfield general there tonight, and he dictated what way the game should be played tonight, which is brilliant.
Just 2 games left now for Cork City. They're away next week. They'll wrap it up against Galway with the last home game of the season, the last game of the season here in 2 weeks' time at Turner's Cross. It's really looking ahead to next season now, Phil. We saw some great performances here. Colin Healy he might have decided quite a few guys that he's going to keep and not keep for next season already. He'll want to probably add some new signings to the squad as well. So he's a good core base there now, I think, but he certainly will be adding players too. He has to, but it depends on his budget as well, Colm, you know, what he can bring in. There is a nucleus there, but Colin isn't thinking about next year. He's thinking about the next 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
Because Cork City is a big club. They have to get up. It's not easy to get up from the first division, but he is the right man for it. and it will depend on the backroom staff as regards the chairman and how much is available for him to get new players in and experienced players, because you need experienced players on the team. Now, funny enough, the team is surviving without the experienced players that they have. But having said that,
but I suppose like against Wexford, that's fine. But if they want to get up and play Premier Division football, you do need the experienced players.
You do that. And I'm playing against Shelbourne here, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Show that. It was a different class there again.
It certainly was. Well, a great win for Cork City, 4-0 here. Phil, thanks for joining us.
Thanks very much, Colin. Thank you.
We enjoyed it tonight. Got to see a few goals and a good atmosphere of the crowd back at Turner's Cross as well. So thank you for joining us on LOI TV, and we'll be back here live at Turner's Cross in 2 weeks' time for Cork City versus Galway.